Good day, good people. Me again, back for just my thoughts. I think this is part three. I wanted to kind of opine on Tuesday's elections and the results and what went into them. Of course, the Tea Party was a very big force. They're kind of an unfortunate organization. I don't really want to talk too much about them. I think we pretty much know who they are and what they represent. They're basically a redux of the Dixiecrat movement from the Civil Rights Movement. What I really want to talk about is the black participation, lack of participation. I don't want to go too much into those that didn't show up or too lazy to get the hell out of bed and go vote. But what I really want to talk about is the amount of black Republicans that went against this president, the first black president, and why they did it. Of course, they'll tell you because they're not a socialist or Democrats or slave masters and all kind of dumb shit that doesn't really even make any sense, that they can't even explain. It's just a bunch of catchphrases that they learned from conservative band camp. The black Republican, to me, is the biggest disgrace to the black race, more so than even the crack dealer or the baby mama. Only because they know better. They know Obama's not a socialist. They know he wasn't born in Kenya. They know that because him initiating health care is not wrecking the economy. They were here. They were here on the same earth when George Bush was president. They watched him destroy the economy, and now they point the finger at Obama like, Obama, you're not doing anything, when he didn't fuck the shit up in the first place. So really, you really are a detriment to the people. And I'm not sure that you really know yet that one day you're gonna look back and say, wow, I was on the wrong side of history. When the first black president, a decent guy, he's not perfect. I mean, he's human. It's not about worshiping Obama or none of the bullshit that you hear from your conservative bosses. But he's a black man. He has a beautiful black family. He cares about all people. It's not a black thing, but it's something to be said that in the history of this nation, the first black man gets in, and like I said, a decent guy, and you guys trash him and allow him to be trashed and cowardly sit back and let your racist bosses just talk shit about him and impugn him to the point that he's now he looks like an impotent president. I watched his news conference yesterday, and it really disappointed me that he's actually apologizing for the problems going on in this nation that he took over, and he didn't have anything to do with. He didn't have a hand in it. Even he only had 2 years in Congress, so he was very limited in what destroyed this nation, or what brought this nation to the financial crisis that it's been going through, and the subsequent unemployment crisis that goes hand in hand with a deep recession. So I can no longer say I'm disappointed in the black Republican. I have so much disdain and such a lack of respect for you people that, it's not even funny. Over the last week, I've probably been deleted by about 3 black Republicans because I'm at the point where I can no longer talk to you like in a respectful manner, because I don't respect you. You don't respect yourself, I don't think. You can't look in the mirror and call yourself a credit to our community, or even say that you care about a community when you're making it so that it will be another 200 years before America had the confidence in another black person to lead at such a high office. Even in the Senate, there's no black senators at this point. Not one. They're basically all white men with a few white women thrown in there. Not that anything's wrong with that, but that's what this country is about. And for you people to sit there and champion the demise of this man, your party's whole goal is to see this man fail. And I'm not saying the failure of this black president is a failure for black America, but where's your pride? That's like in the 40s and 50s, black people not supporting Jackie Robinson. Of course, we're not monolithic. You don't have to support him, but why not? This is that's breaking a barrier. You don't understand what breaking a barrier means? It means once a barrier is broken, Others are allowed to get in there, and it's open access for everyone. But what you're doing now is you're closing that barrier. You're breaking that barrier. You're putting up that barrier again. And you co-sign with the Tea Party and all the bullshit that they say, and you don't say nothing. I had a good friend that actually deleted me. We were friends before Facebook, and it kind of bothered me. I mean, I guess it was my fault because I kind of was disrespectful towards her on her page, but I mean, I cannot understand her disposition. I mean, she's, like I said, she's a good friend, and we were friends, real good friends before Facebook, and we were hanging out recently the other day, and we was talking. We normally don't get into politics. Every time we get into politics, it gets kind of, it gets kind of heated, But anyway, we went there anyway, and she said something about a black woman calling her about polling, and she gave the woman the wrong information, and she said it to me and she bragged about it. And when she said it, I mean, she seemed to kind of exasperation on my face, and I was like, "You did what?" I mean, she was like, she actually, the woman asked her about where she goes to poll and what have you, and she gave her the wrong information. I mean, do you know your history? I mean, do you know the history of Jim Crow, the history of poll taxes and literacy laws? I mean, how did black people were barred from the voting process, and you're going to do this to another woman because you want the Republicans to win? And the thing about black Republicans, they'll tell you that get off the plantation and black people this, so Democrats have never done anything for black people, and it's not about that. I'm not a champion of the Democratic Party. I think today, I mean, they're far greater than Republicans, but then shit, so is the fucking little bus party. I mean, the Republicans are that bad. I mean, they mean nothing good for this country. Never have, and I don't think they ever will at the point that they're going. They're going backwards. And I think most normal Americans want to go forward.